got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, Netspend, Venmo, Stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash.
Check reparation, 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 check reparation.
Well, if you talking compensation, it's about that time. You get everybody.
Yes, I'm trying to see about mine. That's right. It's Keep It P podcast where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have it, could not have it. Keep it a P, not trying to tell you how to think, trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why we bust down the articles the way that we do. And this one should be no different. Life should not be like a horror movie for anybody in jail. But
No.
here's Lashawn Thompson's body in Fulton County Jail. That sparks outrage. Why did it spark outrage? Because this black man died from bedbugs. How has that happened?
Wow.
Lashawn Thompson, 35, died on September 13th. That's Haas's birthday. At Fulton
It
County
is.
Jail in Atlanta, where he was found in a cell, eaten alive by bedbugs and other insects, according to his family.
Wow.
Thompson, who suffered from schizophrenia, was held in the jail's psychiatric wing and was arrested on June 12, 2022, for a misdemeanor simple battery, according to police. Damn, you go to jail for a simple misdemeanor battery, and you come out dead from bedbugs. Wow.
That's deep, actually.
Yeah, that's what that's right now. There are criminal investigations ongoing by the Fulton County District Attorney's office. There's a federal civil rights investigation going on at the Department of Justice. Michael Harper, Thompson family attorney, told U.S. News. He said that the family received Thompson's body last year, but could not get answers from law enforcement officials as to why he was covered with gruesome scars and sores, some of which appear to have been caused by an infestation of bugs.
Some?
Yeah, and I quote: They just told that we were just found unresponsive in the cell." Harper said, adding, "Not only did they lose their loved one, but they have to live with the images of his body and how he died and how he was found." Look at this!
Wow.
Look at this joint, man! Look at that! Look at that nasty ass. Let me blow that up so y'all can see. Look at
Come
this.
on, man. That's horrible,
Look
P.
at this filth, man. They ain't clean cause the spot, man. Said the
This is
photos of
crazy.
Thompson's body in his cell. Hold on. Photos of Thompson's body in his cell. Don't tell me they got the photos. Don't tell me. Oh my God. Do they love Negro trauma porn or what?
Man, love it.
Look at that. Look at that, bro. Look at that man. That's ridiculous, dog.
Wow.
Look at that place, dog. That's ridiculous, man.
Wow.
This how they you look. This how they put the pictures out there. Oh man,
Oh. Oh.
man. Look how they got your boy with the mouth. He look like he got bugs in his mouth, bitten all
Probably
over his.
do.
Look, he got bugs all in his nose on this picture, all on his eyes.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. I don't even know why I clicked on that. I shouldn't have did that.
At all. That's crazy.
He was found on the floor of a jail infested with bed bugs and lice, Harper said. He was neglected. He was lost. He lost a lot of weight. He was dehydrated. It was horrible, awful death due to negligence. Joe Griggs, the Attorney General for President of the Georgia State Conference of the NAACP, says that photos of Thompson shocked the world. The cell looked like something of a horror film. Thompson died 3 months after being booked. Dang. So this happened like for the whole 3 months then. You don't just die overnight.
Wow.
You don't die overnight for some bed bugs. Says 3 months of being
Wow.
booked, which is one of the largest jails in the county and holds pre-trial detainees. No one in the jail has been convicted of anything, so they should not be treated as citizens who have been accused of something. It says
What?
it says no one in the jail has been convicted of anything, so they should be treated as citizens who have only been accused of something. I guess there's no distinction. The jail is overcrowded, and 30% in custody are held because they are unable to pay bond, $15,000 or less. Thompson's bail was set at $2,500. When he died, the jail had done an assessment which showed that over 90% of the people in the mental health pod had symptoms of severe malnutrition.
What?
All of them, 90% of
So Fulton County, that means they were all black.
them. And they run it like a concentration camp.
Run by black people. Uh, Kuna Matatas, I should say.
Oh yeah, you already know who they down with.
And tethers, a mix.
I bet you it's all type of Nigerian tethers. Last month, the Fulton County Sheriff's Office announced that there were more than 600 inmates that will be moved to jails in other counties to help alleviate the issues of overcrowding. Election in 2020, Sheriff Pat Labat told Atlanta Journal Construction that the jails represent an old way of thinking. It can't be old because y'all still thinking it and still doing it. It's not
And
old.
still doing it.
It's not old.
It's current.
Labat has been outspoken about Thompson's death. We understand, and I have said this publicly, that this is absolutely unconscionable, point blank. He said that you knew that. You knew them places looked like that. Y'all
Right.
all knew. And y'all thought it was funny when you throw people in there. You thought it was, oh yeah, we're giving them a taste. Yeah, jail ain't no place to come back to. We ain't gonna make it easy for you. Yeah, go sit in them bugs, dog.
In fact, they used it as punishment. If you don't do what I say, if you don't give me none of that buck naked, if you don't
Mm-hmm.
buck break for me, I'm putting you in that cell, P.
Mm-hmm. It's great that the sheriff is apologizing, Harper said. That is wonderful. It's great that the commissioners are acting proactively for the future, but they all knew, or certainly should have known, about the conditions before Lashawn Thompson died.
Ain't
There
that
has
what you just said?
Yeah, there has to be justice and accountability for what happened to him. Whoever was negligent in the case should be responsible, both civilly and criminally. Now, I like hearing that.
Yeah, should and doing are way different.
True indeed.
We should be equal. We should get paid reparations.
Right.
We should.
Right. A lot. Senator John Ossoff, Democrat Georgia, is also demanding action and launched into an inquiry last month, whose goal is to increase oversight of jails nationwide. The Department of Justice has an affirmative obligation to safeguard the citizens' right of incarcerated peoples, whether they are held in federal, state, or local custody. Offset wrote in a letter to the Attorney General Merrick Garland, additionally, that the federal government provides hundreds of millions of dollars in funding to state and local prisons and jails throughout an array of grant programs, including the DOJ Bureau of Justice Assessment, and thus the responsibility to oversee the use of those resources.
Great. What's
Fixing
going to happen?
Sheriff, oh, look at the sheriff.
I know black.
Look at the sheriff. Pat
I
Labat.
know black.
I just look black, but I'm not black. They just put me in here to look black, but I ain't black. Since Thompson's death, the sheriff's office received an additional $5.3 million to provide upgrades to the jails. But activists are also demanding greater accountability. The policing seems to just be keep getting more bad for the money. Where are the funds going? Are these things being improved? Brittany Jones, executive director of Justice for Georgia, told Yahoo News. Fulton County Board of Commissioners also approved an additional $869,000 for the continuation of feasible feasibility studies began in 2021 that recommend the creation of a new Fulton County Jail. The solution is not more jails or more incarceration. It's smarter, more sensible justice policies that reduce the jail population, Sarika Cook, a vice president of the Color of Change Justice Organization, said in a statement. Color of Change? Oh, it just sounds like a bullshit ass organization, don't it?
It
I ain't
sound
never
like garbage.
Yeah, I ain't never heard y'all, and y'all ain't never done that until now. As soon as the stuff come out, y'all they put some little black shadow organization ahead. Like, look, we own the job, but them is the one that we paid for though. So I ain't finna do nothing. Between 2009 and October 2022, 64 inmates died in Fulton County Jail. I bet you all black.
All black.
In March, Labat gave reports from the paper tour, and the facility acknowledged that more than 50% of the inmates there are suffering from mental illness conditions, and the facility was not equipped to handle
Thanks.
them. It says, with Thompson's death having attracted more national coverage, former NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick has stepped in and paid for an independent autopsy, according to civil rights attorney Ben Crump.
We already know, but we
Oh,
don't know why Cuz died. We ain't got eyes. We all didn't see him ate up to death by the bugs. We need an autopsy to tell us it was the bugs.
and it says, meanwhile, advocates say more people will die if changes are not made at Fulton County Jail. And
Yeah, of course, just what they want.
they ain't finna move fast. They ain't finna make nothing all of a sudden happen. So it is what it is. Anyway, I'm sorry I had to give y'all that Negro trauma point, but sometimes as a news organization, we got to kind of let you know the severity of an issue.
And you know they dirty didn't send out not a Nerith.
Oh no, we actually didn't go live. This
Oh,
is recording, so they'll
oh,
get it
okay.
live in a second. Then you can put this one right up. All right, y'all, man. We ain't gonna hold you, but we gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. And you know I got 4 words for you. It's love. It's peace. It's the blessings. And it's Maloha. I'm out the Doha for show how. You should already know how. Can I get a yee?